All right, so the question says, the diagram below not drawn to scale shows a vertical flagpole FT with its foot F on the horizontal plane, E, F, G, ET and GT are wires which support the flagpole in its position. The angle of elevation of T from G is 55 degrees. You can see that in the diagram. ET is 8 meters, FG is 6 meters, and angle EFG is 120 degrees. So all that information can be seen in the diagram. You didn't have to put in anything new. All right, so triangle FTE is and triangle FTG are the triangles at the side, and FEG is a triangle on the ground. We're asked to calculate the height FT of the flagpole. All right, to calculate that, I must use the triangle on the right. So this is information. This is F, this is T, this is 6 meters, and we're told that the angle here is 55 degrees. The angle here is 90. This is X. So let's change this ink. This is opposite. This is adjacent. The ratio that includes opposite and adjacent is tan. So I'm going to say I tan is equal to opposite over adjacent. Then I'm going to say the tangent of 55 degrees. The tangent of 55 degrees is opposite X over adjacent 6. If I have one fraction is equal to one fraction, I'm going to cross multiply. So 1 times X is X is equal to 6 tan 55 degrees. Therefore, X, which is FT, is equal to, so 6 tan 55 degrees. All right, the answer I'm getting back is 8.57 meters. FT I'm getting is 8.5 meters. All right, the next thing we're asked to find is EG. Now EG is part of this triangle at the bottom here. So now the triangle at the bottom is a non-right angle triangle. I know the length of two sides. This is 8 and this is 6. And the inclusive angle, the angle between them is what? Is 120 degrees. Now, if I know two sides of a non-right angle triangle and the inclusive angle, and I wish to find the length of the third side, it is a condition for applying the cosine rule. All right, so in that, the cosine rule formula, this would be little a. The inclusive angle would be big A. So the 120 would be big A. And this would be A. And this would be B and C. So this would be B and this would be C. So let's apply the cosine rule formula. A squared is equal to B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cosine A as cosine rule formula. A in the formula is what we want to find, and I'm calling it what? I said X, but I used X before, so let's call it Y. So this is Y. So Y squared is equal to 6 squared plus 8 squared minus 2 times 6 times 8 cosine the inclusive angle, which is 120 degrees. So this is going to be 36 plus 64 minus 96 cosine 120 degrees. This is going to be 100. So y squared is equal to 100 minus 96, the cosine of 120. All right. Now, the opposite of square is square root. So y would be equal to the square root of 100 minus 96 cosine 120. You're going to put this in a calculator. And if you do, you must remember the brackets. So y would be equal to the the square root of, open bracket, 100 minus 96 cosine 120, close bracket, then you press equal. So y, which is EG is equal to 12.2 meters to 3 significant figure. Next, we're asked to find the angle of elevation of what? T from F. So I'm going to draw the triangle with T and F. So that triangle would look something like this. This is angle of elevation of T from E. It's T from E. So we have EFT. We have EFT. TF we calculated to be 8.57, 90 degrees. I think down here was 8 meters. All right, let me just double check. Yes, EF is 8 meters. Now, you're being asked to find the angle of elevation of T from E. So it means that somebody's at E looking up at T. This line EF is your horizontal, and the angle of elevation is this angle here. I'm going to call it alpha. So alpha is the angle of elevation of what? T from E. Angle of elevation is the angle between the horizontal and the line of sight when you're looking up. So I'm going to say this is opposite and this is adjacent. So I'm going to say the tangent of alpha is opposite 8.57 over adjacent, which is 8. Now, if I know the tangent of an angle, to find the angle, I must use tan inverse. So alpha would be equal to tan inverse 8.57 over 8. All right. So alpha is equal to, so shift tan, open bracket, 8.57 divided by 8, close bracket. This is approximately 47.0 degrees to 3 significant figure. So the angle of elevation of T from E is equal to 47 degrees. All right, and that would be the end of the question.